Hello everyone. Welcome to another series of Word Plus Value game that I created to help people learn different word topics on different subjects that hopefully in the future they can use for future other word games. But the Word Plus Value game purpose is to learn topics of that word and the value of it. And in playing the game, you can play with 1 to 4 players or more because the game comes with many cards, a little small box, but a very powerful tool because you can also play like with up to 7 different games in it. But it comes with a little box separated in 2 different packages. One package is the pictures or word cards, and the other package is the A+V cards, which has the individual letter and the value points on them. The game takes about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long or how many rounds people want to play. And the object of the game is to see the sight word and spell it out. Once it's spelled out, everyone gets to see the value of that word while learning different things that is on the A+V card. Some of the cards have to match before you can actually spell out the needed sight word. But as I said, there's 7 games in one. So I'm going to show everybody how to play with 2 players. And this one is my sport game, the first sport one, football. And these terms are to help people learn words and have a little fun in doing it. Once again, I truly believe in visual repetition. You see it, you can remember it. So if the player wins, they will have the least value score. And in playing, players will need a pencil and paper to keep score. It is also needed to write down the sight word once it is displayed for all players to see. When you pick up an AV card that is needed to spell out the word, you receive those value points. If you pick up a card that is not needed, you place it next to you to be added at the end of that round. And once again, the player with the least becomes the winner of that round or the game if you play with all cards and finish it out. All right, so let's get started and play the football game. All right, here we go. Okay, now this is football, and if you know anything about football, this is the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're going to put that up, and we're going to have to match up that card up there. Player 1, everybody would put that down, write it out, Chiefs, or Kansas City Chiefs, because you don't know what you're going to be saying yet. Or if you want, you could just wait to see what letter comes up first, because each card will have the name spelled up on it after you see it, okay, on the AV card. So player 1 would draw. Let's see. Oh, no. A. Sorry, these cards do not have the name on it. You will have to match them. So A is not needed because it doesn't match the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, so this is going to also teach the team name. And the team name right here is Cubs. So I believe, don't quote me on that, but it's a matching game, so check it out. That's not needed, so player 1 would discard it with a value of 1. Player 2 would draw an S. That's not needed. Place over there. Player 1 would draw again and see that a C is needed because it matches the helmet of the Kansas City Chiefs. So we would put that up top. So it looked like we may be spelling out Chiefs or City. Now, we don't know yet. Let's keep drawing. Player 1 will receive those 3 points for that C, though. Player 2 would draw and receive the E for it. So we would place that up top, and player 1 will receive the letter E and the value of 1. Player 1 will draw again and receive the S. Once again, matching, putting it up at top and marking off and putting an S as a 1 value. And because we don't know the word yet, everyone still just needs to put down each letter value that they have identified when they're laying out the cards that match to you will spell out the word. So just keep matching the helmets. R for player 1 needs to discard. Player 2, I needed for a value of 1. So look like we may be spelling Chiefs. Getting the E. And the value 1. H for player 2. Identify the H. Put it up top. And receives the H with 4 value points. W, not needed. Player 1 discards because it doesn't match. Player 2, I, not needed because it doesn't match. Discard player 2. F, needed to finish off Chiefs. And player 1 will receive the F with that value of 4. All right, so that's the end of that round. In seeing that round, everyone sees what matches. You don't get the word spelled out until you match up all of the cards that are in that package for that round. Okay, so in doing that, Chiefs would spell out and receive a value of 7, 8, 9, 13, 14 points. Now, Chiefs is a good play for future word games because it has an S at the end. And it's a 14-pointer. So that's another good thing to know about the game. But let's look at winning for word plus value. Who's the winner? All right. Player 1 identified the C and the S and the E, giving them 5 points. But they had to discard how many? 3 cards with a value of 6. So they would add that 6 to the 5, giving them 11. Player 2 identified the E and the H, giving them 5. But they had to discard 2 cards with a value of what? 2. So they would add that 2 to the 5, giving them 7. So the winner of that round would be the player 2 with 7. Once again, learning how to spell the word. Also, with the football version, you get to learn the different teams' helmets, and once it's spelled out, you will get to learn the word associated with it. Within the box, there is a little booklet that would come with all of the words spelled in it. So there is a guide to all of the cards and rules. So I hope you all like this game and have fun with it. Once again, it's a learning tool. This one is just a fun one, a sport one, my first sports. So check it out. Check me out on Eastday at Word Value Games, or send me an email, and hope you all like this game. Once again, just trying to get it out there, y'all. It's another way of learning words for word games. and teaching tools. Just having fun. Thank you all. Bye-bye.